Hey guys, we are back with Cheef in the MEP, the 1101. We'll just call it the P11 for now. 1101. Yeah. So, what does we got here? We got the bomber escort mode, I guess you want to call it. That's what I've been calling it. If I'm saying it wrong, well, that's just too bad. We're just going to call it that. So, tier 10. Yeah. He's got it specialized. Apparently he likes this plane. He's given me enough replays of this. Yeah, he's got a few games in it. Picks up his first target. Gotta love them revolver sounding guns. Drops in on the bombers here. What's he got? Ooh, starts working his way through the B-17. Doesn't quite get all of them. Just misses getting the shit smashed out of him. I think he just took a little bit of paint off. Comes in there, makes the first pass on him, gets a nice burst into the B-17, and we are, of course, all over this. They've already picked up one of the strongholds right off the bat. Wow, that was quick. Gets smucked by the B-17G, and we got Uberhessen in the F-86A. He is currently looks to be chasing. Yeah, there we go. Looks like a nice little turn fight here. Gets them 50s on, and he's firing. Oh, finishes off the other F-86A, and we're back with Cheef again. Incoming bombers. He's headed toward. The final looks to be 9 of them. Yep. He's headed for the last bomber formation, or it's what's left of them as they leave their bombing run. Picks up 1. And like I said, in the other videos, it's kind of interesting that they put them in the box formation like this. Leafs doesn't leave a lot of coverage to get through here. Picks up another one. And, yeah. He's got quite a few blue guys right here, of course, for being the spawn is right here. It's kind of nice to be able to spawn right in here. Comes around. They've knocked out everything, but looks to be about 4 of them. And they're going to get that one as well. They've knocked him out. He is playing, looks to be, with a Uberhessen. Is, 1 or 2, 4, 5. 5 of them on each side. The other team has, fuck me. Wow. That's a few ground attack planes. What the fuck, really? Oh, yikes. So, he's off and running. They've knocked out this group of bombers, and he's got another one just about outside, headed toward the edge of the map here. So they have the new breakthrough attempt possibly coming in here. Lots of red baddies right here. He's got a F-84, but he's headed right for those bombers, and you can see what he can do with this. Ooh, those are mostly full health. Looks like one slightly injured. Puts a nice pass in there. Gets about 500 or 600 damage off in that pass. He's twirling and swirling, coming back around here. Bleeded off a little bit of speed. Pulls back in on the next bomber. Does finish him off. Gets all of him. And that's about the time the red baddies show up. And they're everywhere. Him and his platoon mate, of course, look like they're trying to work this bomber formation over to knock him out. I think he might have shot him. Just once or twice. So they finished off. His teammate has finished off the MiG-9, and he's still keep working on the bombers here. The bombers are almost off the map. Hopefully he can finish them off before they get there. He's already up to about 3,000 on the personal points. Comes in, puts another big burst into him. He's got 1 bomber to go. Can he finish him off before? Nope. The bomber has made it off the map. They've missed 1 out of that last group. And now it's time for the next flight of bombers inbound. So we got 10 in one and 11 in the other one. Ooh, this should be interesting. They've just about reached the... The first set is already partway through here. It's kind of interesting to see I've seen a couple different play styles on these. Some people seem to completely ignore the bombers and just shoot down fighters as fast as possible. And then, like Cheef here is doing, seems to be going after the bombers and not so much the fighters. I'm not sure which one is the better tactic, I guess. We will see. Picks up another bomber. He's got his flight mate with him. They're working over the B-17Gs as they come through here. Ooh, he's got him down to 9. They've knocked off one more, and around he goes. Of course, every time they get into these tussles with the bombers, the red baddies show up here. Ooh, gets knocked out by the MiG-9, leaving them at, wow, the other IL-40s are working overtime, already up to 13 and 10K on the personal points. However, it looks like he will be spawning directly in the path of that bomber formation, so not all is lost. Black Sheep 1 in the F-94D, there he is, comes in just as the bomber formation is ready to clear the map. Up he goes, pulls down, and what do we got here? We got a few low health planes, picks up one, didn't get the second one, pulls around. Oh, there we go. I'm really kind of interested to see if this mode is going to be available all the time. Obviously, if you're into heavy fighters or German fighters, you're probably going to like this mode. Lots of big HP targets to shoot down, and they're going relatively slow. New armor enemy bomber groups are expected here. Let's see if we can finish all these bombers before they get away. Puts a nice big burst in there. Can't get those big B-17s have a lot of HP. Takes them a little bit of time to burn through them. There he goes. Probably going to get him. Finishes him off. They've destroyed the enemy bomber group. Yeah. Unfortunately, we have one baddie right on his tail here. The F-86, though, has cleared his tail of the MiG-9. And now they got multiple bomber groups. The other bomber group has made it all the way through. However, they are whittling down the number of bombers as they come. And now he's looking for the next. Ooh, front restored AA defense systems haven't been deployed. So they've got 2 up here. They've got 3 left in this group. Looks like he's going to show up just maybe as they're leaving the area. See if he can pick up one more bomber here. This is the last one, I believe, before he gets out of here. He's already... Oh, can he finish him? Yes, they destroyed the bomber group. He's got 2 of 7, 14 more bombers inbound, but however, he's being harassed by these enemy fighters here. Pulls up in here. He's got the ME-262 HG3. It is just smoking along. However, he's not going to be able to outrun those 20s. Yeah, he's trying for all he's worth. I think he's a little too obsessed with that heavy fighter, and he gets knocked out by the F-86A. So, we have one plane below him, and of course, these last flight of 7 coming in. He's got 1 of 12, 2 of 7. This should be interesting. Pulls down in here. Yep, there they are. They're all full health, and they're ready to be deleted. Puts a big pass into that B-17. Can he pull it off? Nope. He didn't get anything. He did not get any fires or nothing on that one. Pulls around. There we go. Now he gets the tail of the B-17s. Almost gets the whole bomber. Yeah, ooh, he does get the whole bomber in one pass. Puts another pass into that B-17. He's got one that should be low health, hopefully, but he's got a long ways to work on him, so we'll see here. However, the enemy baddies are currently inbound, so this should be interesting. Puts another pass in. Can't quite get that B-17. And here comes the red baddies everywhere. Picks up the IL-40. What is he doing at 1,600 meters? Oh, well. All right, back to the bombers. They got one more to kill here. Finishes this bomber formation off. Yes, they've knocked out the bomber group, and away he goes. Almost 8,000 personal points. And, ooh, IL-40 on the opposing team is definitely doing his job. He's already up to 16k plus. He's got a group of 12 and a group of 7 here. I think he's going to drop in here on the group of 12. Let's see what he can do. Gets a nice almost 800 in that group. Can't quite finish him off. I'm thinking my J7s look like probably a little bit of fun here. Finds the ME26G HG3, I'm sorry, in Oswald. Kind of an interesting place for it. Pulls up in here, starts working on the bombers again. Kind of runs that guy off a little bit here. And I wonder if we're going to see that attack plane back up here again. Around he goes. Let's see if he can finish these guys off one more time. He looks like he's got the group of 9 here. He's got 3 of them done. 4 of them done. 8 left. See if he can pick up the rest before they get off the map. He's got 1 low health, 1 left. Ooh, 2 low health ones, 3 low health ones. How quickly this changes. And, interesting. There's still a lot of red baddies, and of course they're respawning whenever their respawn moves. Kind of a bullshit deal. I said I don't know. I'm still working on that, getting into this mode or not. Around he goes. Ooh, let's see if he can finish that. Well, of course, like I said, the respawn I think is moving whenever time they destroy a objective or an AA defense. Their respawn seems to move to that location. Picks up the ME262 HG3 going through. Gets a nice big chunk of that. However, he's got a crap ton of red baddies on his tail. Drops down, getting up to about 12k on his personal points. Can't quite get that bomber in that pass. Pulls over, and here they come. Oof. Red planes everywhere. Pulls back in. He's got 1 more bomber there. He's got 2 left. He's got the ace. Can he finish off this bomber here? Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ooh, finishes him off. He's got 1 bomber left in this formation. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Looks like he's probably might have possibly lost his platoon mate. And around he goes. Looks like he's going to leave that 1 bomber. He's got too many red baddies here to deal with. They're everywhere. Basil on the F-94D picks him up. And he's knocked out. Ooh. Look at that sucker burn. Oh, they blew his tail off. What the fuck? So, back here with the Black Sheep and the F-94D. And why can't I see this? Wow. And he is starting to reap. He's picked up his F-84B, and he's turning to burn in here on something. This is making me dizzy. Why can't you fix your replays, WG? Because, you know. Wow. Cheef shows up just in time to get the victory. Thanks for the game, Cheef, in the MEP 1101.